Hey, Christine, thank you so much for taking the time to do this. Just to start, can you tell everyone what your blog is called and a little bit about what it's about?
Yeah, so my blog is called And the Story Goes, and it's about trying new things in life and really figuring out what it is that makes you happy, whether it be like traveling, cooking, trying a new sport, or like crafting or something, and then making that a priority. So that way you can like really be happy in life.
Yeah, because so many people definitely, it's like work, 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 and you kind of forget about like the things that actually bring you joy in your day. I love that.
Mhm.
What was your biggest blogging struggle before joining Ditch the Daily Grind, and has the class helped you overcome that?
Definitely SEO. I always like knew about it, but I never took the time to really figure it out because I'd like go on YouTube and it's just video after video, article after article, and it was just so much. And I just always put it on the back burner. But now I know it's like one of the major things in blogging, and I've had to slowly go back through all of my old posts. It's been a pain. So it's good to know about it now so I can just do it moving forward.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's so much to know. And just funny you mentioned that. I am updating that module today, so I'm even adding on to that strategy because I update this course a few times a year. So yeah,
Mhm.
there's so
Perfect.
much to learn about SEO.
Yeah.
um, so what was your favorite lesson in Ditch the Daily Grind?
Is besides the SEO lesson, it was definitely kind of figuring out exactly who my audience was and what content they wanted so that I could kind of like morph it and make it for them so that way they would actually come and read it and then want to stay and read some more.
Yeah, I know it's so funny. So many of my students, and I have a lot of people who say, "Oh, I've been blogging for a long time," but so many people aren't sure of their exact mission, and then also who they're speaking to, which is so crucial when you're, figuring out what your content strategy is, which is very important. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
What are three other benefits that you've enjoyed as a result of Ditch the Daily Grind?
Definitely the email list and how to use it. Because I've always had that like little like subscribe to my newsletter, but I've never sent out a newsletter. So that kind of how to like curate it and keep adding to it. And then Pinterest and the best practices for that. And then all the different ways that you can monetize your blog. Because I mean, I think that's why most people blog because they want to make either full income or at least like a little bit of extra. So that's been helpful, even though I haven't necessarily put it into practice yet, just because I'm still growing my audience.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like a step-by-step process.
Hmm.
Yeah, I feel like so many people are like, "Oh, I want to get into blogging," but just knowing how to actually turn it into a business is such a struggle for so many people. So,
Yeah, definitely.
and just one final question, in what way has this course made the biggest impact on your blogging business?
Definitely just figuring out like what I wanted to blog about because my blog originally started as just a straight just kind of travel blog to follow my journeys, and then as more people started asking me about the places I went, I just start making like itineraries. But then I think it was like the first lesson where we're figuring out who our audience is and kind of what they wanted. It helped me really shape to figure out what they wanted, but also what I would want to talk about. Because I mean, I love travel, but I don't want to talk about that 24/7. So it's definitely just helped me, I think, really figure out my audience and write for them and get topic ideas. And I'll be like walking down the street and hear people talking. I was like, oh, that's a great idea. And I'll like write it down and go back later and try to write something for it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I know I feel like travel, it's so easy to be like, "Oh, this was great and that was great." But it's like when you really understand the problems and the pain points of your audience, it makes it so you're actually writing things you know are going to gain traffic, which is so crucial.
Yeah, it's kind of the whole point too. So
Exactly. Well, awesome. Thank you so much for taking the time. And like I said, the course is updated a few times a year and you have lifetime access. So feel free to keep taking it and refer back as much as you need.